I stopped dieting. I stopped studying. The one who was most nervous turned out to be my best friend. My former best friend used to be very fat. Her grades were always at the bottom. I used to be at the top, but at some point I started gaining weight. No matter how much I exercised, I could not lose it. My grades slid from first to last. My friend miraculously slimmed down. She even overtook everyone to become top of the school. I did not think much of it, but my brother dragged me to run every day to lose weight. One day, I accidentally hit my head while running. After resting for 5 days, I unexpectedly won first place in the entire grade on the joint exam. I excitedly wanted to tell my brother, but he slapped me hard. He scolded me for neglecting my studies. I was about to explain. Then that familiar voice sounded in my ear. Only then did I realize my best friend had bound me to a hardship system. The harder I studied, the better my friend's grades became. The harder I worked out, the more perfect my friend's figure became. I thought back to the past and realized my brother once restricted my food. He forced me to study like crazy. All of this matched the conspiracy in the comments exactly. It turned out my brother and my friend had colluded long ago. They used me to boost my friend. After learning the truth, I chose to slack off. I even called my parents myself. I asked them to send me to study abroad. Just then, the school heartthrob who was promised to me as a child appeared. He first praised me for getting first in the grade. Then he mentioned he wanted me to give him a limited edition pair of shoes on Valentine's Day. I was about to say yes, but that familiar voice sounded again. I realized the heartthrob did. Not like me, he only wanted my money. I immediately broke up with him, but classmates mocked me. They even thought I did it just to get the heartthrob's attention. I did not argue. I turned and called my father. I told him from now on I would live for myself. My father was overjoyed. He immediately wired me $5 million US. My mother also arranged for me to relax by going to a concert. Just after hanging up the phone, I saw classmates comforting my friend because my friend failed the joint exam. She lost her guaranteed place at Oxford University. But when classmates saw my indifferent expression, they urged me to go comfort my friend. Before I could speak, my friend kindly suggested I buy meals for the whole class. She said it would improve our relationship. Knowing everything, I refused at once. Thinking I was hungry anyway, I immediately had my housekeeper bring a feast. At that moment, the teacher walked in to announce the school planned to choose 2 students to enter a physics competition. The first place could be directly selected for the Oxford University summer program, but unfortunately no one in our class was chosen. My friend immediately asked the teacher for a chance. She then pitifully claimed her family was poor. She hoped to change her fate with this opportunity. The teacher reluctantly agreed. Soon it was lunchtime. I discovered my friend had opened my lunch without permission. She even said she was doing it for my own good. She claimed greasy food would ruin my diet. Classmates chimed in to agree. Seeing their ugly faces made me furious. I demanded they compensate my loss at once. I stated the meals came from a 5-star hotel. They were worth tens of thousands of dollars. Their actions amounted to a crime. I took out my phone to call the police. The classmates panicked and tried to distance themselves. At that moment, my friend stepped forward. She said she would pay for the damage. Just as she made the call, my brother arrived on the scene.